Hi guys, Jeff here, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We are at Tanger Outlets. It is right off of 501, about 10-15 minutes outside of Myrtle Beach. It's called Tanger Outlets. It has lots of stores and stuff. I'm going to give you a quick, just like a 5-minute driving tour. I think would be the best way to go about it. If I walk, it's going to end up being a longer video, which I will do, but this one I'm going to make quick, and I'm going to make it a 5-minute tour. So here we go. All right, just so you know, I do Myrtle Beach videos. You can subscribe and follow me, and you can see other cool attractions in Myrtle Beach. Okay, here we go. Right here you can see, if you're not familiar with these type of places, I mean, they're not outlets like you think of, like dumpy outlets. They're all brand new stores. They're all, basically what they are is they are brands that you see in your normal Kohl's and things of that nature, but now they have their own, they get to have their own store here. So you got JanSport, you have Lee, you have Levi's, you have Polo, obviously. I think everybody's really familiar. Some people may be a little familiar, some may not. But towards the back of it, I live here, so I'm familiar with Tanger Outlets. Towards the back of it, you don't have a lot of the more popular stores. Actually, these are all accessible from car, too, which is kind of good for this. We're going to show you. But this is not the best side. The front side is going to be the best, which I'm going to show you in a minute. You have a Pet Sense, Bass Outlet, which I know would be a good one for people. You have Children's Place Outlet. As you can see, they're all brand new stores, well manicured, nice and fancy, beautiful. Sunny weather out here. There's a good shot for you. I think you can really see now. There is a little bit of food, but only a little bit of food. So you do want to actually eat before you come. I'm just telling you facts. There's no restaurants really right here on the premises. I think there is like one, but I would call it more like a food court, cafeteria thing where you're kind of enslaved, because it's not, they obviously just did not want food in here whatsoever. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're hitting a back parking lot here. I'm gonna spin around here. We're gonna start right at the front entrance. There's Tanger Outlets right there. You could actually park on this back side, which actually, now that I look at it, looks like a pretty common thing to do. There's another entrance there, but I want to show you the very front of the building, because that's where the most of the best ones are at. The Nike, the Polo, and we're pulling around to the front right this second. But yeah, it's a beautiful thing to do. You can spend at least 3 hours here if you're, and that's just casually hanging out. If you're a big shopper and you plan on dropping some money, you could easily spend 5 or 6 hours here. So yeah, now we're pulling up to the front of it. It's just a really beautiful. You have Timberland. It says Levi's, Nautica, Gap. Okay, so this is the front. This is the beginning of the front. This is what you want to see right here. There is an Outback that's next door. We've actually went there. That's the only restaurant that's actually even close. So you can come over to Outback and have dinner if you want, or there's a few restaurants across the street. Other than that, you'd have to go down into Myrtle. But here we go. This is basically the best of the best here. You have Nike. This is the front of the building, and this is where you're going to see, like I said, the best of the best. Brooks Brothers, which we all know is a big deal. Most people like to park around the front here. There's a guy hiding his face. He doesn't want to be on camera. There's a little... like I said, let me spin you around so you can see here. That's 501, and there's parking right there. But again, here's the front. This is what you see when you're driving down 501. You see the front of these buildings. I'm a little close to them, so you're not getting that far away visual. But there's Polo Ralph Lauren. Now, again, if you're not familiar with them, you're not going to get crazy deals. That's a misconception. People think because, it's outlets, that I'm going to get these great deals. No, you're not. Again, if you're not familiar with these places, what you want to do, the reason you come here is that you can get more polo stuff. You can get more of what they offer. They have all their line of clothing in that building, whereas Kohl's is only going to carry 10% of what they carry, where their own building is going to have all of what they carry. With that being said, I don't want to say you can't get deals, because you can. You can go into the Nike outlet. Nike's pretty common for getting some. You can go back to the rack that has 10% off, and there are times when they're trying to get rid of a run, and if you get lucky and your timing is right, you're gonna nail it and you're gonna do good. So but don't just think overall that, hey, I'm going to the outlets, I'm gonna get cheap stuff. No, you're not. No, you're not at all. Sorry, I'm not trying to be mean, but you're just not going to get any deals here. But it is good for the hard-to-find gifts. They even have kitchen stores where they have 2 great kitchen stores. I mean, as you can see what I'm seeing here. Timberland, Nike, you got Reebok right there. You got Tommy Hilfiger back in there, which we also like going to. There's a Tommy Hilfiger right back in there. You go into the middle section there and you can walk around. So you can park and walk around. That's pretty much what everybody does. So that's about it, guys. I'm pulling up to the ending now. It wasn't too long, about 5 minutes. Went a little over, but okay, I'm just going to pull you around the side here. You can see, and we're almost right back to where we started. There's a Levi's. You do have a Harley shop there too, coming up. So I'd say you guys got to see quite a bit, though. You got around the whole building, and you got to see all the stores. So I hope I was a help to you. Like I said, that's it, Nautica, and we're back to where we started here. Okay, guys, Tanger Outlets. It's off of 501 in Myrtle Beach. You can click the subscribe button. All that does, if you click the button, is whenever I post videos, Myrtle Beach, they just show up in your feed with all your other videos that they're suggesting to you. It's no major nuisance or anything. All it does is, once in a while, it'll show up in your feed, a Myrtle Beach video that I put up. And that's all I put up, is just nothing but cool things to do in Myrtle Beach, okay? So please click the subscribe button, and you can comment if there's something you want me to go look at for you, or a question you have about Myrtle Beach. I'll be happy to help. So thank you very much, guys. Bye-bye. Nice to see you. Say bye, Ditto. There's my fluffy dog. Bye, guys. Myrtle Beach.